Caroline. uh, this is my first interview for my channel where I want to um, inspire and transformation life. I think Caroline is the best person to do that
I
with
don't know
me.
why, but I guess.
Yeah, let's see. It's Hey Caroline, thank you for your time.
And what?
Thank
Thank
you
you
to
for
be
having
here.
me.
Yeah, thank you to be here.
I'm a little bit nervous.
I think it's normal because I am nervous as well.
Yeah, and I'm not a camera person, so.
Don't worry about it. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because we are alive. And I guess this is the best experience we can do. And to be honest, one of my decisions to do this interview with you, with another woman in the future, it's because I want the reality. You see so many interviews where people just prepare everything and they are not natural to do
Yes.
that. And that caught my eyes and I said, but why they sell some things not true? We are the reality. We face problems, we face challenges, and we are here to do that. Please, Caroline, introduce yourself, feel free. And
All right, I'm Caroline, also go by Rose. I prefer Rose, it's shorter. I am 40 years old. I know I don't look like it. Currently, I am in Switzerland. I have lived in the US for 20 years, returned 2 years ago to Switzerland and living here. I'm sure we are going to get into that.
Of course.
How I ended up here.
Yeah.
Back here.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure we're going to get into my love and passion for the United States.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure you're going to ask me some hard questions.
Let's see.
And you're going to get the raw truth.
Okay,
So.
I love that, Caroline. I know you for a while. I guess we are always in touch with each other. And one of the reasons I decided to invite Caroline to my interview is because she has different points of life, and she opened my eyes for a lot of things I never thought about it. And I said, "Oh yeah, that's true." But yeah, as I said, I'm very happy that you are here and proud that you can, share your life with a lot of people that have difficult situation as you. Why did you decide to change your life or to move to America, or you decide to leave everything behind, your family, your, I would say, to get a new life in US?
To be perfectly honest, growing up, it was always my dream. Like, you watch TV and then you see the Cadillac in pink, the palm trees, and, you watch all these TV shows that were made in the US. You see the US and you're like, wow, this is so cool. So from young on, this was my dream. But also growing up, as I got older, let me backtrack a little bit. I had to become an adult at a very young age due to my mother being a single mother. And as I got older and became an adult, I thought America was probably the best country to run away to from all the past stresses and things. I thought America was the best place for me to go. Also, America has the saying of the land of opportunities.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's how I ended up in the US, and I absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's amazing. I think if you follow your dreams, it's like nothing can pay when you really achieve it. You said, I'm here, I'm follow my dreams, I'm here to. I think doesn't matter what challenge in life you're gonna face, but at least at the first moment you realize that, okay, I did it. I have the courage, I have the power to do myself, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm not saying, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get into that, but I'm not saying that it was easy. But you're right. We have to look, it is very important to dream, and it is also important to try to fulfill your dreams.
Okay.
I know it's not always possible,
Okay.
but always try your best. To be perfectly honest, my dream was to end up in California or like Texas or Miami. I didn't end up there. I ended up in Milwaukee, in a place where nobody knows.
Yeah.
But I did fulfill my dream.
Wow, that's amazing, Carol.
But we're going to get into
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
that.
um, okay. You are single at the moment, right?
Yes.
Let's change subject a little bit because you we want to know a little bit, Caroline. And did you get married?
Yes. I was married. I was actually married for 13 years. It was I wanted to be married, but unfortunately, things didn't happen the way how I dreamed. Again, like I said, never stop dreaming, but also be realistic about dreams sometimes not coming true. So,
Okay.
yeah, I was married for 13 years, got divorced in 2017, and single.
And how is your love life at the moment? Where what do you want to achieve with your love life? Do you have any dream to get married, to get a family, to or just like a dream to I cannot say that in secret. Okay, or just another dream to follow back your dreams.
At this point, when it comes to relationship, this is not my priority. My priority is my happiness.
Yeah.
And I also learned within the years that I don't need a partner to be happy.
Yeah.
Happiness comes from yourself. Nobody can make you happy, and you cannot make anybody happy if you are not happy. So I had to learn with the years that you don't need a partner to be happy. Um, if I was to meet somebody, I'm not going to be like, oh no, I'm strictly against relationships or against marriage, but this is not my goal right now. It's also not a dream. It's marriage is not a dream. Family, I mean, I wanted kids. Honestly, I wanted three kids.
Wow.
But it never happened. And I'm okay. I'm really, really, really okay with that. Um, you have young women out here that the whole process is find
Yeah.
somebody, fall in
Yeah.
love, get married, have kids. I had the same things, but life is not like this.
Yeah,
Life
that's
is
true.
not a book that you can walk through step by step. Things happen in between that will stop you from not having what you want. That's why I said before, it's okay to dream, but also be accepting of the fact that sometimes your dreams don't come true.
Yeah, that's true.
So back to your question, do I want to get married? Not necessarily.
Okay.
If I was to get married again, I'm sorry, this man has to check every single box. I am 40 years old. I don't have time to do all this. Oh, let's do this and I know what I want and I know what I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
If you
Yeah.
check the boxes, sure, we
Yeah.
can talk about getting married. Is it a priority? Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm okay how I am right now. I have my fun. um, but I'm not gonna actively seek for a relationship. Also, right now, because I'm in this limbo stage where I don't know what my next direction is, and being in a relationship might actually stop me from this, and I don't want that. I don't want this type of distraction. Not saying men are distraction. You're not. You're actually.
She's very funny.
It's true. They're not distractions, but for me right now, this is not my focus.
Okay, I get it. The other question I have for you, you just said you don't need relationship to be happy. You don't need a children to be happy. Are you happy?
Hmm. Okay, let me put it like this. Am I happy? No. Not yet. I haven't reached my goals yet that I wanted to reach, or better yet, everything that I planned to do didn't come true or didn't happen. So I am a little bit disappointed with my progress. I'm happy that I'm alive and that I still have the strength to keep going, even though it feels like it's one disappointment after the other one. And it's exhausting. It's really exhausting. But I guess my happiness is in the fact that I haven't given up yet.
Wow, that's great. What is your challenge for for this situation you are now?
The biggest challenge for the situation that I am right now is that I have worked really, really hard of improving myself. Let me backtrack again, and I'm going to bring some of my past. I was never the smartest in school or really understood compromises of your life actions. So I'll be honest, I was taking school too lightly. I didn't take it as seriously as I should have. I never went on to a university or did anything special. Um, so with this said, the biggest challenge right now is as as a 40-year-old woman coming back to Switzerland, I am currently experiencing the well, not the sacrifices, the backlash of the past not doing what I was supposed to do. Like, does that make sense?
Is
Me being so wild as a teenager and as a young girl, I experience the consequences now as a 40-year-old woman.
would you put that like
Regrets?
yeah,
No,
okay,
because
regret.
I think I had an awesome, for myself, I had a great teenager time.
Okay,
Like my youth time was, it taught me a lot. Was
okay,
it the smartest? Absolutely not. Do I
okay,
wish sometimes I could go back and do better? Sure, but it's not possible,
okay.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I do have to say, I do feel the consequences now.
Okay,
And this is the challenge. This is the biggest challenge.
okay. If you have one inspiration in your life, who is that? What is your inspiration? What is the person who inspires you?
My dad.
Oh wow.
I have to say my dad. And a lot of people, or I shouldn't say a lot of people, because my dad was actually a person that a lot of people liked, but there might be some people that would say, why?
Please
Because
explain
my
to
father
us.
is a free bird. My father is an absolute free bird. My father, I think most of my attitude and the way of thinking, I stole from my dad, because I always admired how my dad was so fearless and, oh, I like this, let me go do it. And it's inspirational. Like, this man was not scared. Like, he would just do it. He would literally do what made him happy. My dad, I'm gonna go in the past again, and this is from stories, I don't know how true it is, but, like, for example, my dad, when he was a young man, apparently worked for the post office here in Switzerland, which is a very prestigious job back in the days.
Yeah, yeah.
He just quit and started traveling different countries.
It's sorry to interrupt, but it's where is the time he met your mother.
Correct.
Good.
So my dad was a wandering musician, whatever you want to call it. I always make a joke he was homeless, but but yeah, he stopped his work,
Okay.
his steady, very stable job, and decided to take his guitar and travel the country. And he ended up in Italy, singing on the side of the street, collecting money. But that's what my dad wanted. That's what he felt at the moment. He's a free spirit. This is what he did, and then that's how my parents met. But this is so inspirational that my dad chose his freedom and his happiness over the monotone going, having to go to work every day. Come on, that takes courage.
I guess, as you said, your dad was a dream follow,
Yes, absolutely.
and I guess the other point here is that's why we're trying to transfer for another, for women that is going to watch
Hmm.
us in the future, or yeah, and it's not be scaring or scared of your dreams, even though that's not gonna be the easy step, but you can face whatever comes through.
Correct. And we
Yeah.
can always face everything. And like I've been saying over and over, never stop dreaming. Dreaming is so important, because this is what gives us motivation and hope and inspiration. But we also have to always remember, dreams don't always come true. And it comes with a lot of fear, a lot of it. It's just part of the journey. It's part of That's how you become who you become, being afraid,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
But not just being afraid, also enjoying the little moments in it, in the journey, you
Yeah,
know. Like
yeah.
it's like hiking. You walk up the hill and it is so heavy and hard and it's hot and your legs hurt. But when you get on top and you see this spectacular, beautiful view,
It's
that's your
amazing.
reward.
Yeah.
So what more can you want? So again, you look back and you see the journey that you took to get to the top of the mountain and you
Yeah.
see the beauty.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It's
This
beautiful.
is priceless. Nobody can give you this. Nobody can buy this for you. Only you can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. And describe your fears. Which fears do you have? Which fears is stopping you to go to the next level of your life?
That's a good question. I never really thought about it. I know one of my fears is loneliness. It's so weird because I contradict myself. First, I said I'm good without a
Yeah,
partner. I
yeah,
don't need nobody.
yeah.
But yes, loneliness is probably one of my biggest fear. And failure. Failure. I don't like to fail.
But
This is
do you agree with me? If you don't make mistakes, you're not gonna learn.
absolutely. We all have to make mistakes in order to learn from them. And again, we're all different. So we have to make our own mistakes. Just because my mistake, you know, it might not be a mistake for you. You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
we all have our own mistakes to learn.
yeah,
It's really that simple. So, but fear, what's my biggest fear? Loneliness and failure. I think failure a little bit more just because, and I'm sure we're going to get into this. Again, I've reached the top. I reached the top of my mountain, and then I was so influenced by everything else, by my loneliness, that I tumbled back down the mountain,
okay.
you know. And now I'm afraid to be like, I know I need to get back to the top, but I'm tired. I
Yeah,
already went up the hill, you know. Do I really want to do this again? But I have to,
okay.
because I need to find this happiness again. So,
You mean you want to go top? You want to go to the top of the?
not the same mountain.
Okay, not the same. You're gonna change the mountains.
Yes, a little
Okay.
bit. I have to because I already saw that view. I want a different view now.
Do you have an idea which view you'd like to
Well,
face?
the ultimate goal is not a mountain. The ultimate goal
Yeah,
is the ocean. You know, I
yeah.
told you before that my ultimate goal is eventually ending up in a beautiful island, buy my little house or my little hut and just be
Enjoy
happy.
life. Yeah, yeah.
Literally just let go of everything and enjoy these last parts of my life
Okay.
in what I truly enjoy, which is just peace, you know?
Are you doing something to reach out this
Yes, yes,
mountain?
yes.
Okay. No mountains anymore, the sea. Okay.
The ocean.
Oh yeah, the ocean. The ocean. Okay, amazing. At least you are taking the first step
It's
to
it's slow going.
okay.
Um again, I'm tired. Motivation has to kick in. It's not officially here yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
And she's amazing. I can like spend hours and hours talk to you because you inspire, you have this energy. I'm here with you. I know what type of energy you are bringing to me. That's why I choose you to be the first
I
one.
know.
And it's like it's going to be it's amazing.
But
It's
we always do have very deep conversations where, you know, and it's so funny how they happen. It's like something small that happens, for example, at work, and somehow we get into this whole, like, in depth, very emotional and deep conversations that where I'm learning from you as well, just like you're learning from me. We're
yeah.
inspiring each other. And like I told you the last time, like, this is so important that we women, we have to do that for each
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
yes, we have different struggles and we have different type of happiness, or we have different things that we appreciate, but ultimately, like, we can learn from each other. I told you the last time, like, how women, you have sometimes people who look and then be like, oh, look at her with her clothes, or you know what I mean. We
Yeah,
shouldn't do this. Like, I will ask you, hey, Tiziana, where did you get this beautiful dress from? You know,
yeah, yeah,
and then you can respond to me, because you have people that will be like, oh, I'm not telling you, I want to be the only one
yeah,
wearing
yeah,
this.
yeah,
Eh, but then I want you to be like, oh, I bought it so and so, and it was on sale, or let me check if they still have it. Let me, you understand? Like,
yeah.
we should have each other's back.
Women is a little bit egoist with each other. They don't like to share the information they have. Instead of men's is more open mind, and they don't mind, okay, if you come and take my job, it's because you deserve. But like general, but I would say like selfish. They are a little bit egoists in this
Honestly, I
way.
cannot speak for other women because I have met different women,
Yeah,
different type of
yeah,
women.
yeah,
You have women that are absolutely beautiful and open and will share everything and are supportive and
yeah.
are like, hey, come with me, let's do this together. But then you also have the other women that are completely like shut down, and they're like, I don't want to share nothing, I don't want you. These are usually people that, and you know what, I will have to defend them, because
Good.
something might have happened to them throughout their journey where, and especially with women, and you know this, Ticiara, like, you have, we live in a man's world, okay, let's
Yeah,
just be honest
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah,
We're not only competing with other women, we're also competing with men who have these higher levels in life, okay.
yeah,
We as women already struggle in so many other things. They say 20th century, 21st century is modern. No, we still get paid less. We still have to take that extra step to have the same as a man sometimes. I'm not man bashing, I love men, okay. I'm absolutely not, but it's a reality. you know and then when we are in this high position, we are oftentimes not taken serious, because what have we been called? Emotional.
we are emotional.
Yes, we
Oh,
are emotional, but that
we are
doesn't mean that we
emotional.
don't make good decisions.
That's true.
It could even be that we make better decisions because we are emotional, because we do, dissect things and look at it in so many different aspects,
Yeah,
where, men are sometimes, not all men, but men are sometimes black and white.
yeah.
We still have the gray area. So, is emotional really a bad thing, or is it a good thing?
I think
I mean, in certain,
depends.
right, it really does depend on the situation. But just because we're emotional, it doesn't make us less better than anybody.
Agree. Agree. Definitely, I agree. Uh, we are. I think we are very strong. I consider women very strong.
We
They are.
are.
Wherever they want to go, they try the best to go. They
Mm-hmm.
like to make change. I make change in my house all the
Mm-hmm.
times, and they are scared. They don't want to do the next step or what is gonna happen. Like, because I have men in my house as well, and then I understand a little bit what's the situation. But if you have to finish, what message you can send to the people who is going to watch you, or they are watching you
the
already?
biggest the biggest message that I always want to say: be always your authentic self. Do not ever let anybody tell you, oh, you're too aggressive. Are you too aggressive, or can they just not handle the truth? you know um don't let anybody tell you you can't, because honestly, you can do everything, but do it at your pace. Like, it doesn't have to happen today, in an hour, in 2 weeks. Just keep trying and trying, and even if you fail, just keep getting up. Like, yeah, you might be tired, take a break, but just keep going.
Yeah, I agree. Carol, I would
Mhm.
like to thank you very
No,
much
thank
for
you. This was
coming
actually kind of
first.
fun.
And to be honest, I think we didn't have interview. It's a conversation between two women where you share your point of views in life. And yeah, we are open for the second one, maybe next. It was
And I know TCR is
amazing.
gonna dig deep.
To be honest, guys, I would like to leave a message. Don't be scared. Live your dream. And of course, we're gonna have fears, failures, emotions, and a lot of
Yeah,
challenges in life.
yeah,
But
but
I
this is
guess
life.
face it, try it. If you die tomorrow, you're gonna die happy. I always say I'm gonna eat that because I want to die happy. And you are the only person who can go forward, never backward. Go forward, try what you want, face, and go. Just move. One day a little bit the other day, but don't be scared. Oh no, be scared, but don't hold your dreams
But
for
you're
you.
right. You're right. Be scared, but be don't be scared, but be respectful, and also understand that nothing is perfect in this life.
Yeah,
Don't go in and think, oh, I'm about to,
yeah,
make this perfect. No, it's never gonna
no,
be perfect. Even if you want it to be, it's never gonna be perfect. But you said it right. Like, don't be scared, but also understand that be respectful of your journey
yeah,
and be respectful to yourself. That's very important. Don't push yourself so hard that you are gonna break and then you can no more go any further.
yeah. Agree. Inspired and transformation is my job for all of the women here, and I take this as my challenge in life. I want really to inspire someone to like us,
Mhm.
the real people in the world,
But you
of
know what?
course.
Honestly, you inspire me right now because you want to do this. You really
Yeah.
want to dig into people to gain a better understanding so you can share that message. This is inspiring, Tiziara.
Thank you very
No, it
much.
really is
Thank
because
you.
even when you approached me with this interview, I was like, I don't know. I'm so shy.
No.
But look at it now. You actually made me feel comfortable and
Yeah.
I don't feel shame about anything. So
Wow. Wow.
you
I'm
see?
amazing. Amazing. Hey
See?
guys, thank you so much.